This is part 2 of my video reply for Relaxing with Ali. Video name, I guess they were flirting with you. So, while going ahead and doing that whole fucking harassment thing, nah, you mine. Yeah, you know, they don't want you, but they don't want to. It's like, listen, every bit of fucking harassment has been documented by that same academic institution, alright? While simultaneously, every overlooked harassment by local law enforcement with that quote-unquote gang stalking initiative, yeah, that's all been documented and literally handed over to the feds. So the feds have been watching because the feds have actually been doing right by that, Federal Victim Rights Act. So, ultimately, the feds have been watching. The feds have been watching the cops go ahead and try to play fucking God. Alright? While at the same time, the politicians at the local level and state level, where I'm at, have quite literally also been being clocked with the attempts of going ahead and trying to weaponize different social media platforms in an attempt to try to silence and quash anything that I could end up having to say. While simultaneously, while people have been trying to frame me and it hasn't been working, the reason why it hasn't been working is because ultimately I have actually been part of different studies in assistance of the federal government. Alright? Going ahead and locking me up for any reason, including whatever fabricated fucking reason that you'd want, would end up going ahead and compromising government research. So ultimately, they didn't want a whole bunch of criminals going ahead and, hindering actual government research that the government deemed vital. Because people usually don't have the survivability rate that I fucking have. Alright? And ultimately, if the different pharmaceutical companies can figure out how to be able to encapsulate said survivability rate, it would end up going ahead and completely changing warfare as a whole for the Department of Defense. Alright? So ultimately, not gonna let a whole bunch of small-minded fucking, power-hungry douchebags go ahead and potentially, affect the entire, maneuverability of the military as a whole. And the military supremacy that ultimately the United States Department of Defense ends up having as a whole with every branch of the military. So that's the reason why y'all ain't had no luck. You're never gonna have luck. Cut it.